This is very good. I ended up putting a lot of dill in it too, which I think makes it even better. I'm not sure if I told you that I got the wallpaper for the guest room. I got it a couple days ago, and I want to start working on that project because it's starting to get nice out, and I know Deb is going to want to work outside. So I'll show that to you here in a little bit. Also in a little bit, I wanted to tell you the update on the UPS. This is one of those things that I woke up and was so angry every time I opened up my eyes in the night. I had it in my head. I was opening up my curtain rod and I look up and she said, I hope that's for my lips.
Look, I just thought it, and then I read the bottom. It says Cheeky Rose Liquid Blush. Oh.
And now it's on your teeth.
Is that how that goes?
You're a mess.
Do I look like Etta?
Yeah. Is what you're supposed to do with it. This is a product by Winky Lux, and it's called, hold on, let me get the actual name of it. Glasses, here they are. Cheeky Liquid Blush. Cheeky Rose Liquid Blush. But it is really nice. I'm just going to use the same brush. It's really nice. I've been using this. It's really easy to blend. This one is such a pretty color. That's what it looks like. And then I actually put a little dot on my nose. It's really pretty. It's also really lightweight. So if you like a liquid blush that is, or a blush that is lightweight and doesn't feel like it's really heavy on your skin, this is a really nice one. And I have a couple different colors. Hold on, let me look. I'll type them on here because I'm gonna have to get my glasses on. I can't see anything. Deb is doing some, oh, she's mowing. Number one. Number two, she's moving the chickens out into the chicken coop. So I'll show you when that is done. You should see how big they are. That liquid blush is also buildable. So if you feel like you need more on, you can just put it on over top. And I also tried their lip oil. This one is a really pretty one. I can't see again. I'll type the information. But it almost has a little bit of a color to it, but it's an oil. That's really pretty as well. Deb was singing.
That's what we need.
What?
That's what we need is for the good times to roll.
Yeah, let the good times roll is on, and she was in there singing it opera style. Anyway, I got this message. It doesn't, I don't notice that. I've had this on for probably 2 hours. That's what it looks like. They're moving our washer and our dryer in the new laundry room, and I'm scared. Right now, I'm going to focus on something else. This right here is from Linens and Hutch. I get lots of questions about it. I keep it draped over the back. Number one, for interest, it adds a little color. It's better than seeing this blank couch, I think. But I have a code for Linens and Hutch. DND50 will give you 50% off site-wide, and it makes their prices are already good, and then the 50% off is insane. But I wanted to share one more thing that I got from them. These are their waffle blankets. They are 100% cotton, so soft, add so much texture to your bed or your couch. Come in, I think 4 or 5 colors. The one that is brownish, I'm going to put on, I will put what this one is, and then the one I want you to check out. If you have an all white bed, the brown one on there would be beautiful. I almost got that one, but I got this one instead. But I wanted to mention it because that code is good too for these, DND50 for 50% off.
That tricks you into leaving every time. Love will turn you around. Walking on the way she came, staring as she called my name, and I can't get it out of my head. No, I can't.
I'm hiding out in the sunroom because I don't want the guys who are here working to hear me talk about this. The one area that I am so self-conscious about is this. My double chin area. I just want it to go away. You know how I am with like trying new things. I was talking about skincare or something last week, and someone mentioned, well, you get a laser. Because you get a laser doesn't mean you can get a laser and not do anything else. You can't quit everything. You have to still take care of your skin. It all goes hand in hand, skincare, procedures, etc. Since my red light therapy wand that I've used forever, works so well, I did some research on something that would help this. This device looks crazy, but this helps depuff and sculpt your jawline from home. It is so simple to add to your routine. We go to bed every night early to watch our show or scroll social media, and I'm like a little old lady going to bed with her cup of tea and her face sculpting device. It's got several different modes and different settings, and using the same technology that estheticians use in their $200 lifting facials. These pads send EMS pulses to your facial muscles, forcing them to tighten and lift. This facial sculpting device has been sold out, but it's back. This is currently on sale for $59, which is 50% off. However, they gave me a code, Danelle22. You can get another 22% off today, making it only $46. I was gonna put all the info here for you, along with the link.
Comes down to now and then. Stay the night, let it all love show. Stay the night, it's alright. Stay the night.
On Monday, we get all of our closet organizers, and I am so thrilled. There's a guy out there doing landscaping, but look. This is not done yet. They have to bring the brackets next week. up and not spend a whole bunch of time on the UPS drama. We had to have our driveway guy come and give us an estimate of what it would cost to repair the driveway. The section, to cut out the section, is always going to be seen. You're always going to see a cutout patchwork job, basically. So he said, to take it back to what it was before they came and did this, you're going to have to get a brand new driveway. We're going to have to mill it out and basically start from square one. Let me show you what a patch looks like in case you don't know. So let me just tell you what he said. I'm just going to tell you how the conversation went. He said, the only thing we can do is patch it. And I said, I'm not going to accept that. And he said, well, that's all we can do. And I said, okay, let me ask you this. If you yourself put in a driveway and spent all of that money and it was perfect going into the winter, and one of your guys drove on your driveway and spun it and it looked like, would you accept a patch? And it was silent. And I said, I am absolutely 100% not accepting a patch, and neither would you, and neither would the adjuster. You wouldn't. He said, I've been approved to do a 35-foot section that's 9 feet wide, which would be the width of our driveway, and then a 35-foot section. And that's what you can get. And I said, I'm not going to accept it. I'm not. And he said, well, that's all I can do. He said, maybe you can call your insurance company and see if they'll pick up the rest. And I said, 1,000%. I'm not doing that either. 1,000%. I said, so that way my insurance will go up and yours won't. That's a big fat no. I was so angry when I was talking to him. I was calm at the beginning, and then the more he talked and the madder I got. He said, well, we'll put a sealer on it too. And I said, so you're going to guarantee that you're not going to see the patch? Well, no, I can't guarantee that. I said, I can guarantee that you will. I can guarantee that you will see the patch, even with the sealer. And he said, well, we just can't do a brand new driveway. And he said, we can't give you a brand new driveway. And I said, I don't want a brand new driveway. I want my old driveway. I didn't do this. None of this is my problem. All of this is your problem, not mine. I want my old driveway. I can't have my old driveway because one of your guys ruined it. Therefore, this is something that you should take care of. And he said, I'm sorry, I can't. And I said, you'll be hearing from my attorney. I honestly can't believe it, but I can. I have never in my life taken anyone to court. Never. I don't even know why that flew out of my mouth. I don't even know if I would have a case. I don't know. I am so tired I am just so tired of getting ripped off. I'm just sick of it. I really, really am. In my book, if I pulled into your driveway and I smashed into your car, or I smashed into your, and I said, sorry, I don't know what to tell you, and drove away, that is not how life works. I would be responsible for that. I would have to make it exactly like it was before I did it. Maybe I'm naive. Maybe I'm old school. Maybe I am just still in the mindset that I am responsible for my actions. And I would do all that I could to make sure. And I know it's different when it's an insurance company. They don't want to pay. We pay all. I can't even get started. Oh my gosh, I'm going to get so angry. Maybe I'm naive. Like I said, maybe I'm old school. Maybe I feel like you should be responsible for your issue. There have been many times in my life that I've messed up and I've taken responsibility for it. And I'm just so tired of people just walking away from. And maybe this is how life is. And I don't really, again, maybe I'm not. Also, I'm very sorry for all the rage and anger that I'm spewing. As you can see, it's a very, very sore subject. What some of you might not know, we had someone put a driveway down. We spent $25,000 and it broke down within a year. So we're out that money. We're already out $25,000. This company did an excellent job. They came and milled it out and fixed it, and it cost $26,000 to fix. So after 1 year, this happened. So I'm just frustrated. I am sick of it. The phone conversation ended with me taking his contact information for my attorney. I don't even know what's going to happen. All right, let's see what Mrs. Elmer Jackson was doing April 9th, 90 years ago today in 1936. It was a Thursday. It was Ruth's birthday. I don't know who Ruth is. I haven't figured this out. She was 15 years old. Maybe it was a niece. It rained and poured down all the way to school all day. I fixed my Easter baskets in the evening. Ruth finished typing her life's book, and I embroidered on my cutout work. I need to see what all that is. She sold 15 dozen eggs for a total of $2.40. Expenses: coffee 15 cents, fish 10 cents, candy 10 cents, apricots 10 cents, and donuts 10 cents, for a total of 58 cents.